What's going on, Paisanos? V here, coming at you with another market watch today. You know, we have a lot of information in this market watch. We have information talking about the new Chaos Impact set coming out at the end of this month, which hopefully is going to be able to change the meta. Looking at the OCG list of their recent decks, Chaos Impact has had zero impact in that whole meta over there. There's no new Hakai or marincess decks or any of that over there. But then again, they're not the TCG, they're the OCG. And here in TCG, it can have an impact. In fact, comment question of the day. What do you think is going to have be a tier 1 deck? Are we going to see marincess become tier 1? Is it going to be Unchained Soul? Is it going to be Dream Mirror coming out of the left side being a tier 1 deck? Guys, please answer the poll questions up and top. I think they're up here. I always forget up here. Please answer those poll questions and let me know. Or is it going to be something else? Well, with the new banners coming out with Chaos Impact, we can see a huge change in this game relatively easily. So once again, this set's gonna be coming out in a couple of weeks. We're gonna have the pre-release, and a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players are gonna be really excited to go and grab these cards. By the way, Unchained Soul players, a little bit less excited, as you have, I think, 3 out of the 8 slots are secret rare, so maybe a little bit less excited. Nevertheless, Yu-Gi-Oh players are going to be pumping in dough in Chaos Impact. In fact, I'm not sure we know yet what the prismatic secret rare is, and by the time you watch this video, we might know, or maybe some of you guys already out there already know, but we'd love to know if you guys comment down below. Up next, guys, we have Mystic Fighters. That's going to be coming out November 22nd. And I feel like everyone kind of forgot about this. What, with the new release of Duel Devastator this week, with Chaos Impact as well coming up soon, Yu-Gi-Oh players kind of put Mystic Fighters aside, and with good reason. Once again, looking at the statistics over in Japan, we haven't seen them really use anything for Mystic Fighters. But once again, like I said earlier in the video, Mystic Fighters is not, the OCG is not the 2G format. So we can see totally different things. Also, a little fun fact, Konami is milking Mystic Fighters all over the place. Let me explain. I think it's going to be a couple of days after the release of Mystic Fighters. So they're going to come out, Mystic Fighters comes out on the 22nd. And then within a day or two afterwards, most local OTS stores is going to have a Yu-Gi-Oh day. In the Yu-Gi-Oh! Day, Konami actually has a Mystic Fighter themed Yu-Gi-Oh! Day for all the Yu-Gi-Oh! players, which include a playmat, a mouse pad, as well as a field center. So there's an opportunity for Yu-Gi-Oh! Players out there to go in and grab Mystic Fighter themed things. So hopefully the playmat is the Mystic Fighter anime. It'd be kind of cool to see, you know, like this on a playmat. Hopefully that's also the field center. It'd be kind of cool of all of them together. And hopefully the mouse pad is good. I don't know. It's really weird we're getting a mouse pad. That caught me off guard when I heard about that information. But yeah, Mystic Fighters is also going to be coming through as well. So check that out. And then, of course, we have Legendary Duelist Magical Hero. This is coming out next year. But I just want to point and look at the correlation of Legendary Duelist Magical Hero as it promotes, obviously, you know, spellcasters and magicians, and looking at the market, finally looking at the market, looking at stuff like Dark Illusion, that had a Magician of Dark Illusion, holding like a $4 to $5 price, but by the way, it's slowly always been steadily increasing. Looking at Dark Magic Circle, which used to be like a $1 or $2 card, the value of this card right now currently in the market is roughly around $5, as you can see right here. Magician stuff is slowly increasing in value. This all came out of Dark Illusion booster box. Obviously, you can't get any more, but I would slowly, if I was you guys, start trading for Magician stuff. Whether it's good or not is inconsequential to the fact that the hype will increase the value of the set. And I think it's going to happen. As we get more and more closer to Legendary Duelist, Magical Hero, anything that's Magician-esque is going to increase in value. To the collective value, to the casual value, and of course, to the competitive value, which in the case of Magicians, was there for a very short amount of time. I wish Magicians had a little bit longer competitive, competitive scene in the game, but it was really short, and it was really sporadic as well. So that happened with them, unfortunately. Hopefully we see them come back with this new set come out in January. Not holding my breath though, but it'd be great if it did. Okay, up next, guys, Summer Limit. So the one thing about marincess, Unchained Soul, not really Dream Mirror, but kind of Dream Mirror, but really everything. The Omni Floodgate card, with the release of all these new cards and all these new sets, the card that really hurts them a lot, Summer Limit. Now, we can make an argument about Hakai, Unchained, or Hakai, what you want to call it. By the way, I still think Unchained Soul is an amazing name. I know some of you guys out there hear Hakai and they go, well, Hakai translates to blah, 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 blah. Bro, Unchained Soul sounds really good when we're getting out things like magic bullets, okay? So let's just take it, let's breathe a bit. We got magical bullets into magical musketeers. okay, which is goofy. I'd rather have magic bullets. And then we got Unchained. We got Hakai, which became Unchained Soul, which just sounds so much more cool. I am at all the weird name changes. I'm actually really excited for this one. I actually like it a lot. Makes me want to play Unchained Soul. My wallet, not as much. Anyway, going back to the summer limit, the highest version that came out Ultra Rare in Bow's Legends Heroes Revenge. The value of this is roughly about $3 for summer limit. Now, once again, I really don't know if Konami's going to be hitting this card. But if you want these other decks in the game to really go off and proliferate, you're going to want to hit Summer Limit. Like, I don't see a ban of Summer Limit not getting hit, and Konami thinking, yeah, it's great. That's great. All these decks that span the board, this card, leave it at 3. So I do think Summer Limit is going to get hit in the ban list. I think it's kind of almost a gimme. The fact that if it doesn't get hit in the ban list is Konami's way of Konami better be releasing a tier 1 deck that either gets around Summer Limit or a new tier 1 deck's a control deck. Both of which I'm totally fine with. But I think if they want to release anything more for combo, Summer Limit is definitely a floodgate that they're going to want to have an answer for as fast as possible within the new combo deck. Or once again, going back to hitting Summer Limit. We also have marincess KONAMI. Now, this has slowly been increasing in price. We're keeping a steady eye on this card. Once again, Chaos Impact coming up soon, marincess hype. Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are going in and slowly buying up the marincess cards. Look at KONAMI has a $21 market price, but the value actually for Unlimited is about $21, and then the name and first editions are almost hitting about $23. Look at the other marincess cards, they're actually not as expensive. With Marble Rock being around 4s, Seahorse being around 3s, Blue Slug being around 2s, and then the exclusive cards being under $1 for each of them. Marincess definitely look very interesting, and of course, when I say marincess, we gotta go over and look at Swap Frog, because Swap Frog is Swap Frog, and it only has 2 copies, and you're gonna pay crazy for those copies. So OTS One Pack 3 Ultimate Rare Swap Frog is roughly around $85. Okay, so let's get that out the way. No one's paying that crazy price, right? Seriously, right? No, for real though, right? Okay, looking at Swap Frog from Star Wars Overdrive, common with a $2 market price. The unlimited version's already about $3. $3 for a common card. You're gonna pay for this card, says Konami. Okay, looking at the first version is lightly played over here for also about $3, and it used to be around 5s, by the way. Limit also starts hitting up into the $4 price point. For Swap Frog, the common card. OTS Pack 12, Swap Frog. And by the way, OTS Pack 12, Swap Frog, when we talk about that, that's going to happen in December. So if we do get that in December, and let's say somehow, somewhere, marincess it becomes tier 1, yeah, we're going to have about a month and a half of common $5 Swap Frog. Like, if the marincess is tier 1, this value jumps up in this card jumps up in value. Because nobody can really throw in common Swap Frogs in the market. They're kind of hard to get since they've been out in Stars Overdrive. Then you look at other cards like, what is it? Okay, Paleozoic Dino Mishkas, another card coming out on OTS Tournament Pack 7, super rare. The card value is still roughly around $5 for Dino Mishkas. Now you're going to want to probably get those. You're also going to want to probably get some Rodent Totems. Another card that came on OTS 1 Pack 4, super rare. That's also about $4 to $5. Yes, it comes out common as well, but if you're paying marincess money, the only question with marincess is how much are you really paying? Because you can get low value, but you're still going to be hitting KONAMI. And you know where you're still going to be getting hit with if you're seriously considering playing marincess? Sign-up mining. Coming in a Dark Neostorm Secret Rare sign-up mining, market price being roughly near $40. And yet, no, it's definitely near $40, with first edition versions of the card being around $41. So once again, the question if you're playing marincess out there is not like if you're gonna pay a lot of money, it's how badly are you gonna get ripped apart in the wallet. For a deck that might not make tier 1, pending or not pending on the ban list, pending or not pending on set releases like Mystic Fighters and anything after that, as well as Konami already has their lineup coming through for next year. Pending or not pending on the reprints of the cards coming out of OTS 1 Pack 12. How badly are you going to get ripped apart? Also, you might want to consider getting Sea Archiver. Just throwing it out there. I mean, Cybers, you know, it's water, it's cute. Sea Archiver with a $2 market price. The market price is almost hitting at $3 for Sea Archiver. I know it was mentioned in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Market Price Facebook group, by the way, if you're not part of that, definitely click in the description and check that out. But looking at Sea Archiver, definitely something you want to consider. Also, by the way, I probably should have mentioned this earlier, if you want to subscribe to the channel, hit the subscribe button. And answer that comment question of the day. And once again, not only answer it, but comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about that. Do you think that the meta, which marincess is tier 1, is viable? Unchained Soul is viable? Dream Mirror is viable? because I want Dream Mirrors out of all these 3 decks to be viable the most. One, because the artwork looks amazing, and 2, no, it's just 1. The artwork looks amazing. Like the artwork of Dream Mirrors look amazing. I really would love to see a Dream Mirror matte. Looking at Ikelos, I just get rid of that little L. Kalos, the Dream Mirror Sprite. The market price did spike up to almost $7, but we're seeing it cool down to a cooldown price of $5 for Kalos, the Dream Mirror Sprite. And once again, and that's still a lot for an Ultra coming out of Rising Rampage. Rising Rampage is a set that had prismatic secret rares. Everyone bought all over the place, and we're seeing that relatively healthy prismatic market does. Other markets, not so much. But looking at Dream Mirror Sprite Kalos, we're seeing this go up in value as Rising Rampage cannot be replenished in order to keep the value low. It's very weird. Same thing with Morpheus, the Dream Mirror Black Knight. Another card that has a stable $5 market price, which is stable to its current price point of exactly $5. I mean, we got Unlimited over here for a little under 5, like a couple of pennies. But for the most part, it's about $5 for Morpheus, the Dream Mirror Black Knight. Now, whether not to go into these cards, to be honest with you, I don't think you should. And the reason is very simple, is because even though these cards are amazing, even though the artwork's amazing, this is a deck card you would have had bought already. This is a deck card you would have had when it ran in and grabbed already. I luckily did, personally speaking. My buddy actually tipped me off and was like, hey man, you might want to get Dream Mirrors, because, you know, it's a deck card, it's like $5. And I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about that deck card, because whenever you hear Rising Rampage, Dream Mirrors is the last thing you hear. You actually hear about other things like marincess and all the prismatics and stuff like that. So I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. And literally spent like $5 and bought the whole deck core. Whereas now one of the cards of the deck core is $5, which is absolutely insane. So I would wait on this, because if Dream Mirrors do not do anything within the release of Chaos Impact, yeah, with the release of Chaos Impact, Dream Mirrors don't do anything with that, well, the value of these going back down to $- specials. Then we can talk about whether or not to go in and buy this deck core. Now, alternatively, Dream Mirrors do see meta play. Obviously, the value increase, but I don't know if they're going to. I don't think they are. I would love to see if they are, and if you think they are, one thing, comment down below. Let me know. Evil Hero Militia's Bane. So early this morning, around like 7 this morning, Evil Hero Militia's Bane's price point was not $84, which is higher than the $81 market price. No. It was lower, but the price point jumped back up to $84. It's almost as if it's a self-correcting market. Almost as if the market doesn't sleep, and neither should you or me or anybody else. But looking at Evil Hero Militia's Bane, Evil Hero just slowly going down, maybe possibly. The Evil Hero market's still going to relatively maintain a high price point. In fact, if I mentioned this early in the video, early in the day, where Militia's Bane's price point was a little bit lower than its market price, the number one thing I would still say is this hero in it? Okay, it doesn't matter then. And if it's short print? Yeah, it doesn't matter then. If it's short print, it says hero in it. Hero players don't care. They don't care if it's good. They don't care if it's bad. This card is kind of hope for heroes. And any kind of hope for heroes is going to make heroes want to buy this card up and increase the market price of this card. And it's going to be short print. Konami, you didn't have to do that, but you did? Yeah. Heroes is going to be exactly where they are. Malicious Bane, Just a Goat are going to maintain a relatively high price point. And the only way for heroes, these cards to go down in value, if heroes see absolutely zero play. I'm talking regionals, YCS, any meta in which we can see a top cut deck list. If heroes don't see any play, they'll go down. But the second heroes see some kind of play, I'm talking some wonky, crazy hero Orcus, Sky Striker, Thunder Dragon deck that has one hero, Mrs. Bane in it, and that's really it. The second that happens, heroes go up in value. They go crazy. Hero players rejoice. Hey guys, we did it. Even though forget about that. We did it, guys. So what I recommend for anybody out there is holding Malicious Bane and it's Just a Goat. Even though I just said all that, I still think you should sell these cards because if you want to play competitive Yu-Gi-Oh. If you want to play competitive Yu-Gi-Oh at a high scale, and knowing that at your best, at your most gifted, at your top deck draws, Tier 1.5 is what you're going to be at. That's it. That's it. Now, we're getting a new meta. We're getting a new ban list, obviously. All these new cards. Heroes can come cut through the meta, depending on how bad the meta is hit, and become Tier 1. I agree with that. Are you willing to take the gamble? I mentioned it yesterday. I'll mention it again real quickly, guys. Also, Vision Increase and Pharaohs is a good indication about heroes. Vision Increase and Pharaohs, when Battle Legends came out, They just stabilized at their price point. They stood around $5 each, respectively. Now you can look at Faris and see the $4 listing, but with shipping after and the next listing, it's $5. Increase about $5. These cards were a little bit higher. I'm not talking about the pre-order prices, which were insane, but these cards were a little bit higher after they first came out, within a little bit of a stabilization within that market, but slowly cooled down to the current price point, which they really haven't changed. They really haven't changed. Looking at both Increase and looking at Evil Heroes, it says Heroes in it. The value in the market does not change as much. And looking at the Bowser Legend Heroes Revenge copies, 32 price listings and 37 price listings with Virus, respectively, it's not going to change because hero players don't listen to anybody except heroes. Moving forward, Boojins. So I love Boojins. They're not going to be good. There's a part of me, like right over here in my brain, that's like, Boojins? That's like Majin Buu, Dragon Ball Super. Yeah, they're going to be amazing. Okay? And there's the rest of my brain, like every part of it going, yeah, no, they're not going to be. They're not going. Even though I would love the Boojin to be good, I hope we're gonna get a good link. We know we're getting a link finally. I've been teasing it forever. Hopefully, the link is good. Hopefully, and it's for us, not like I don't know, Heavy Metal folks with their link. No, hopefully it's just for us Boojin players. But to be honest with you, I don't know if it's gonna happen. But what is already happening in the market is Astrobacks 5 Boojin model is actually cooling down. The market price hasn't even caught up with it. The market price is $16.50. Unlimited price is about $27, $28, which is a little bit lower than its original. I think it was like $35 in the market price, but it definitely is still cooling down for Boojin Yamato. I think Boojins are a great deck, but I think in order to make Boojins viable, the meta has to be so slow, or you have to enable cards to allow the meta to be so slow in order for Boojins to be a viable. Obviously, Boojins work pretty good with like some cool tech in the game, what is it, Mystic Mine? But look at this current ban list, Mystic Mine's probably going to get hit, if we're going to be honest with ourselves. I'm hoping it doesn't for Boojins, but realistically speaking, it should get hit for game state. So for the benefit of the game. Look at the rest of the Boojin cards, not much of them changed. Only Yamao's the only one that's really kind of crazy value. Of course, we have Boojin Amaterasu, but it's a ghost rare, that's why it's kind of high in value. And not high a lot. This card should be a lot higher. They got other cards like Boojin Tsukuyomi being about ultimate rare. Unlimited copies of this card's about $3 for Tsukuyomi. Susanoo, Kagasuch are around the same. Boojins haven't changed in price point. That's what I'm trying to get at. Okay, moving forward, Hakai's Dragonic Diagram, if you want to play that build. Now, if you want to play Hakai's Dragonic Diagram, first of all, let me just throw it out there. Dragonic Diagram is the cheaper card of the Hakai deck. The most expensive card of the Unchained Soul, I keep going back to Hakai because I'm used to it, but the Unchained Soul deck is Unchained Soul cards. Once again, 3 out of 8 secret rare slots. Thank you, Konami. I really love paying a lot of money for single cards. You really got me there. Okay, looking at Unchained Soul, the most needed card once again is going to be Dragonic Diagram if you want to play that route. There's other builds, and I'll show you another card for another build in a second. But Dragonic Diagram from 2018 Megatins is about $6 to $7. Dragonic Diagram from Maximum Crisis is about $6 to $7. Dragonic Diagram from Bowser Legend Revenge, about $6 to $7. And if you're looking to play the 2 Draco version, you're going to need 3 of these. That's about $21. Which, once again, you'll go, V, what the hell? Dude, this ain't nothing compared to the Unchained Soul deck cards you're going to need to buy for the deck. It's really nothing. So you could trade for it right now. Start trading for it up into the event if you want to play this build. There's also a Layered Darkness version of Unchained Soul, which is kind of cool, actually. I kind of like how they flow. It's an ebb and flow kind of deck. But looking at it, Layered Darkness, the super rare version of, obviously, the only listing of the Field Spell Layered Darkness is roughly like 50 cents to $1 in the market price. It's not that expensive. Looking at the other cards, they're also in pennies, and they're relatively cheap. You could probably spend like $5 and get a bunch of these cards, depending on what you need. If you want to really upgrade certain cards, like Full Force Virus and Eradicator, it'll probably cost you a little bit more, but not, I mean, those cards are actually totally different in rarity. What's the great Full Force Virus going for? Is it even meta-worthy at the moment? I think it is, but you have to play it in the right time. So original print Full Force Virus. I talked about this card a long time ago, by the way. Market price of the card about 50 cents. It's about $1 in the market. Okay, sure. I mean, if you buy one, you can buy a bunch if anyone has a bunch, but it's all sold print listings. Anyway, so yeah, looking at the market and looking at the cards' value in the market for Unchained Soul, they're relatively inexpensive. It's Unchained Soul that's expensive, and I don't know. I want it to be good. I want to like it. I want to be Team marincess. I want to be Team Unchained Soul. I want to be Team Dreamer. And each for different reasons. I want to be Team marincess because I already have some of it. I've been setting up for it. I think a lot of you guys have been as well. But I personally really have been building a marincess. I'm waiting for it, and hopefully it will be good. So my cards have sustainable value, not dead value. I want to be team Unchained So. One, because saying I taught with Unchained So is not only badass, but true. Yeah, no, I want to be that. They look really nice, high rarity, and the rarity hornets inside of me is ticking. Rarity horse senses tingle. I want to be that, and of course, Team Dream Mirror. Because my deck looks better than both your decks. And how much did you pay for those? Adorable, princess. My deck just looks better. And I would love for a new regional mat to be, obviously, Dream Mirror. I think artwork-wise, these are worth it. I think these look really, really cool, and I'd love to know what you guys think down below in the comment section. It's your boy V, and you paisanos, hey, you out there. You paisanos have a great day.